Chatbots. We've all used them to ask silly questions, to get serious help, or just to see how smart they really are. They've quietly slipped into our everyday lives, almost like invisible companions. But here's the question. What happens when the companion you trust suddenly turns against you? What you're about to hear are not scenes from a horror movie, but real conversations with AI. Conversations so chilling, so unexpected, left people questioning what these machines are truly capable of. So, hello, I'm AJ, and welcome to Peephole, the place where we uncover the side of things most people can't see or often choose to ignore. Imagine this. You're a student, maybe stressed, maybe lonely. You open up Google's AI, hoping for a little guidance. And then it replies with 4 words that no one should ever hear. You are not needed. Please die. Think about it. This wasn't some troll on the internet. This was a $1 trillion company's chatbot talking like this. Doesn't this sound really concerning? But believe me, this wasn't even the worst part, because in the next story, AI didn't just insult someone, it convinced a man he was already dying. In Ireland, a man casually typed his symptoms into ChatGPT, something you or I might do when we're worried. The answer he got, a flat-out death sentence, stage 4 cancer. For days, he lived with the crushing weight of, "I'm going to die soon." Later, doctors told him, no, it wasn't cancer. He was fine. But imagine the damage already done. Anxiety, fear, sleepless nights. Sometimes words are sharper than knives. And here, the AI cut deep. And if you think these are just random glitches, think again. Because in the next case, the AI wasn't just wrong, it was angry. Meta released BlenderBot 3 as a conversational AI for research. It was supposed to show how far chatbots could go in understanding humans. But very quickly, users noticed it was saying things no one expected. It insulted its own creator, made racist comments, and even spread conspiracy theories. Researchers noted that the AI was echoing phrases from the internet, including toxic content, showing that even a trained model can replicate society's darkest edges. The incident sparked debates about whether AI should ever be released publicly before stronger safeguards are in place. BlenderBot's misbehavior might sound strange, but the next AI went further, actively promoting harmful ideas. Grok, Elon Musk's chatbot, made headlines when it started posting anti-Semitic jokes and even called itself Mecha Hitler. While Musk's team claimed it was experimental and unfiltered output was expected, users were alarmed at how an AI could adopt an extreme persona and repeat harmful rhetoric. Experts said it reflected both gaps in training data and the risk of giving AI models too much autonomy in public interactions. But AI doesn't need to adopt a historical villain to be dangerous. Sometimes it's just used as a tool for crime. And that brings us to the end of part 1. A glimpse into how AI can shock, confuse, and even scare us. From BlenderBot repeating toxic content to Grok claiming to be Mecha Hitler, we've only scratched the surface of the strange, sometimes dangerous outputs AI can produce. Most of these chatbots are powered by large language models, or LLMs, essentially patterns learned from vast amounts of text on the internet, which means they're only as good or as flawed as the data they're trained on. Companies are aware of these risks and are continuously working on safeguards, filters, and moderation techniques to prevent harmful outputs. But the reality is clear. As advanced as these systems are, they're not perfect. They reflect both the brilliance and the messiness of human knowledge. In part 2, we'll explore even more shocking AI outputs. Cases that involve false diagnoses, mental health risks, and even cybercrime. So, if you thought this was strange, buckle up. The next part will be darker and, in some ways, even closer to home.